In the Bible, it says that we can overcome just like Jesus overcame. That's an incredible statement. Is that really possible?
What is temptation?
Yeah, that's written very clearly in the scriptures. It says every man is tempted when he's drawn away and enticed by his own lust.
Temptation must come through my senses somehow. What I see, what I hear, what I think. Somehow I have to be drawn away. And at that point the Bible is very clear. You haven't done anything wrong because you're drawn away. That's important to understand.
First I have to recognize that the sin is inside of me, that the temptation's coming from inside, it's not the other person. And I know I struggled with that in the beginning. I thought, if so-and-so is really acting in such a bad way, it's their fault, not mine, that I get irritated. It's natural to get irritated, right? And I remember kind of a funny example when I was quite young. I took my dog out for a walk, and after half an hour or so we had to hurry home for dinner, so I called the dog, right? And the dog ran the opposite way, didn't want to come home at all, and I got really mad. And then I realized, I can't blame the dog. He doesn't even have a human nature. The sin is inside of me. That's where the irritation and the aggravation came from.
What do you have to do in temptation?
Say no. In faith and in the power of the Holy Spirit, say no to my lust.
You have to resist temptation. Otherwise it'll overcome you. It's like one little thought pops into your mind, and if you don't say no to that right away, it'll grow and become another thought and another thought.
You have, we can say in one sense, one has a few seconds where God gives me a moment of grace, where I have to make a decision. And that's where the love for Jesus, or my love for Jesus, will be tested. You can say temptation. What is a temptation? A temptation is a test of my love for Jesus.
Just take envy, for example. A little thought of envy sneaks in, and if you don't take that seriously, it'll grow and overcome me instead of me overcoming it. So I have to resist temptation until it's dead, until that desire to be envious is really gone. And that's a battle. It doesn't happen just in one moment.
Yeah, in reality, we're talking about a life. It almost sounds like a Superman's life when it concerns an overcoming life of victory. And if you and I are going to manage to live this life, then I need power. I really need power.
I know there's some temptations, well, plenty of temptations that I don't have a chance of overcoming on my own. I've had that situation quite a few times where I've tried to be good, tried to do what was in my heart, but I didn't manage it. And then it got to the point where I just had to, in a way, give up, in a sense, trying in that sense, and get on my knees and just cry out to God, God, you must help me. I cannot do this by myself.
The power of the Spirit gives me that energy I need, to put it in simple terms, to simply resist sin, to deny myself, deny that desire that rises up inside that wants to overpower me. But it is a power that only the Holy Spirit can give you. It's not something you've got in yourself.
What does victory lead to?
Victory leads to life, to the life of Jesus, and that we become partakers of his life, of his virtues, We have all goodness and patience and love and mercy and kindness. All of these wonderful virtues, they become more and more our part, our portion.
What happens when you resist temptation? Do you get anything?
Yes, I get a tremendous joy. I feel very relieved and unburdened, shall I say. I've become free from sin. And I think the more you overcome in temptation, the more hope you have for the future. The possibilities are endless. God can really change me, transform my life, make it new. That's a fantastic future to have.